Hello, Arun here. Now, there's so much news going on in the world of business, politics, and everything is getting quite confusing, but also quite a lot of change is happening. Now, we're seeing last week Donald Trump announced a $100,000 fee to organizations that want to recruit people from the H-1B visa into the American market. His main thrust or argument is that he wants to recruit local US talent into those roles rather than people who need to get visas. Now, we know almost 70% of H-1B visas of people come from India. So this is going to have a massive impact on the US, India, and globally. So these are my 4 predictions. Now, my first prediction is I think GCCs will shift from being just cost centers to global headquarters. Now, historically, we saw many people from India move to the US to take on senior roles. But I think what will happen is that those roles won't be there. And those roles will actually stay in India now, or move to India. And therefore, that talent that may have moved to the US will actually be based in India now. Secondly, on the student side of things, I think historically a lot of Indian people wanted to go to the US, spend a lot of money on a degree, and then hopefully try and get an H-1B visa. Now, that route, in my mind, is effectively not closed, but really reduced down a lot. And therefore, will people from India want to go to the US to get a US qualification? Now, that might have an impact on universities in the US because I think Indian students make up the vast majority of international students in the US. Now, also, that means those students who may have gone to the US may go to other countries. They may come to the UK, they may go to Europe, they may go to the Far East or Australia, alternatively, as opposed to the US. So I think that will happen and hit the student market significantly in the USA. My third prediction is a new talent economy will rise out of this GCCs. They'll become destinations for senior roles in India. That means pricing or cost to talent will rise in India because they're attracting the best talent in India, but it'll still be significantly cheaper than a $100,000 fee and obviously the cost in the US. So I think that market will change things as well significantly. And my fourth prediction is that I think GCCs or global capability centers will become strategic innovation hubs. Historically, GCCs have been more focused around cost centers or saving costs. But now with this talent not going to the US, but maybe residing in India, that means there'll be more innovation being created in India at these GCCs. So these are interesting times, and if you're an individual, you have to navigate this kind of correctly for you as an individual. But for businesses, whether you're in the US or in India or anywhere else in the world, these challenges are real, and they could be very costly if you don't make those right decisions. Now, if you need help to set up those GCCs in India or some advice around this whole changing landscape and trying to find the best talent for your organization, we are the people to help. We can certainly help you, and we look forward to hearing from you. And if you have any comments or thoughts on what I've discussed today, please do share. Thank you.